Shabbat Shalom. Happy to be back on this. Today we are continuing on in our reading through to Baruk. We will be reading chapters 44 through 49. And I, Baruk, went from thence and came to my people and called my firstborn son and the Gadol Yahu's, my friends, and 7 of the elders of the people. And I said unto them, Behold, I go unto my fathers according to the way of all the earth. But withdraw ye not from the way of the Torah, but guard and admonish the people which remain, lest they withdraw from the commandments of El Elohim. For you see that he whom we serve is just, and our Creator is no respecter of persons. And you see what has befallen Zion, and what has happened to Jerusalem. For the judgment of El Elohim shall thereby be made known, and his ways, which, though past finding out, are right. For if you endure and persevere in his fear, and do not forget his Torah, the times shall change over for you for good. And you see the consolation of Zion, because whatsoever is now is nothing, but what that which shall be is very great. For everything that is corruptible shall pass away, and everything that dies shall depart, and all the present time shall be forgotten. Nor shall there be any remembrance of the present time, which is defiled with evils. For that which runs now runs unto vanity, and that which prospers shall quickly fail and be humiliated. For that which is to be shall be the object of desire, and for that which comes afterwards shall we hope. For it is a time that passes not away. And the hour comes which abides forever, and the new world comes which does not turn to corruption those who depart to its blessedness, and has no mercy on those who depart to torment, and leads not to perdition those who live in it. For these are they who shall inherit the time which has been spoken of, and theirs is the inheritance of the promised time. These are they who have acquired for themselves treasures of wisdom, and with them are found stores of understanding. And from mercy have they not withdrawn, and the truth of the Torah have they preserved. For unto them shall be given the world to come, but the dwelling of the rest, who are many, shall be in the fire. Do ye therefore, so far as you are able, instruct the people, for that labor is ours. For if you teach them, you shall quicken them. And my son and the elders of the people answered and said unto me, Has El Elohim humiliated us to such a degree as to take you from us quickly? And truly we shall be in darkness, and there shall be no light to the people who are left. For where again shall we seek the Torah? And who will distinguish for us between death and life? And I said unto them, The throne of El Elohim I cannot resist. Nevertheless, there shall not be wanting to Yasharal a wise man, nor a son of the Torah, to the seed of Jacob. But only prepare ye your hearts, that ye may obey the Torah, and be subject to those who in fear are wise and understanding, and prepare your souls that you may not depart from them. For if you do these things, good news shall come unto you, which I before told you of. Nor shall ye fall into torment. of which I testified to you before. But with regard to the word that I was to be taken, I did not make it known to them or to my son. And when I had gone forth and dismissed them, I went thence and said unto them, Behold, I go to Hebron, for thither El Elohim has sent me. And I came to that place where the word had been spoken unto me, and I sat there and fasted 7 days. And it came to pass after the seventh day that I prayed before El Elohim and said, O Yahweh, you summon the advent of the times, and they stand before you. You cause the power of the ages to pass away, and they do not resist you. You arrange the method of the seasons, and they obey you. You alone know the duration of the generations, and you reveal not your mysteries to many. You make known the multitude of the fire, and you weigh the lightness of the wind. You explore the limit of the heights, and you scrutinize the depths of the darkness. You care for the number which pass away, that they may be preserved, and you prepare an abode for those who are to be. You remember the beginning which you have made, and the destruction that is to be, you forget not. With nods of fear and indignation you command the flames, and they change into Ruachoth. And with a word you quicken that which was not, and with mighty power you hold that which has not yet come. You instruct the created things in the understanding of you, and you make wise the spheres so as to minister in their orders. Armies innumerable stand before you and minister in their words, and minister in their orders quietly at your nod. Hear your servant and give ear to my petition. For in a little time we are born, and in a little time do we return. But with you, hours are as a time, and days as generations. Be not therefore wroth with man, for he is nothing, and take not account of our works. For what are we? For lo, by your gift do we come into the world, and we depart not of our own will. For we said not to our parents, Beget us, nor did we send to Sheol and say, Receive us. What therefore is our strength, that we should bear your wrath? And what are we, that we should endure your judgment? Protect us in your compassions, and in your mercy help us. Behold the little ones that are subject unto you, and save all that draw near unto you. And destroy not the hope of our people, and cut not short the times of our aid. For this is the nation which you have chosen, and these are the people to whom you find no equal. But I will speak now before you, and I will say as my heart thinks. In you do we trust, for lo, your Torah is with us, and we know that we shall not fall so long as we guard your statutes. To all time are we blessed, at all events, in this, that we have not mingled with the other nations. For we are all one celebrated people who have received one Torah from El, and the Torah which is among us will aid us, and the surpassing wisdom which is in us will help us. And when I prayed and said these things, I was greatly weakened. And he answered and said unto me, You have prayed simply, O Baruk, and all your words have been heard. But all my judgment exacts its own, and my Torah exacts its rights. For from your words I will answer you, and from your prayer I will speak to you. For this is as follows. He that is corrupted is not at all. He has both wrought iniquity so far as he could do anything, and has not remembered my goodness nor accepted my long suffering. Therefore, you shall surely be taken up, as I before told you. For that time shall arise which brings affliction, for it shall come and pass by with quick vehemence, and it shall be turbulent, coming in the heat of indignation. And it shall come to pass in those days that all the inhabitants of the earth shall be moved one against another, because they know not that my judgment has drawn nigh. For there shall not be found many wise at that time, and the intelligent shall be but a few. Moreover, even those who know shall most of all be silent. And there shall be many rumors and tidings, not a few, and the doings of phantasmata shall be manifest, and promises, not a few, be recounted. Some of them shall prove idle, and some of them shall be confirmed. And honor shall be turned into shame, and strength humiliated into contempt, and probity destroyed, and beauty shall become ugliness. And many shall say to many at that time, where has the multitude of intelligence hidden itself? And whither has the multitude of wisdom removed itself? And while they are meditating on these things, then envy shall arise in those who had not thought aught of themselves, and passion shall seize him that is peaceful. And many shall be stirred up in anger to injure many, and they shall rouse up armies in order to shed blood, and in the end they shall perish together with them. And it shall come to pass at that selfsame time that a change of times shall manifestly appear to every man, because in all those times they polluted themselves, and they practiced oppression, and they walked every man in his own works, and remembered not the Torah of El Elohim. Therefore a fire shall consume their thoughts, and in flame shall the meditations of their mind be tried. For the judge shall come and will not tarry, because each of the inhabitants of the earth knew when he was transgressing. But my Torah they knew not by reason of their pride. But many shall then assuredly weep, yea, over the living more than over the dead. And I answered and said, O Adam, what have you done to all those who are born from you? And what will be said to the first Hua, who hearkened to the serpent? For all this multitude are going to corruption, nor is there any numbering of those whom the fire devours. But again I will speak in your presence. You, O Yahweh, my Adonai, know what is in your creature. For you did of old command the dust to produce Adam, and you know the number of those who are born from him, and how far they have sinned before you, who have existed and not confessed you as their creator. And as regards all these, their end shall convict them, and your Torah, which they have transgressed, shall repudiate them on your day. But now let us dismiss the wicked and inquire about the righteous, and I will recount their blessedness and not be silent in celebrating their glory, which is reserved for them. For assuredly, as in a little time in this transitory world in which ye live, ye have endured much labor, so in that world to which there is no end, you shall receive great light. Nevertheless, I will again ask from you, O El Elohim. Yea, I will ask mercy from him who made all things. In what shape will those live who live in your day? Or how will the splendor of those who are after that time continue? Will they then resume this form of the present and put on the entrammeling members which are now involved in evils, in which evils are consummated? Or will you perchance change these things which have been in the world, as also the world?